The purpose of the language evaluator is to look out for good uses and bad uses of the language today. But more importantly today, I'm really excited about the word of the day. And this is something that I'm trying very hard to use. It's an extremely powerful word, and the word is. If you didn't hear that, the word is.
Blank.
Today, the word of the day is a pause. Just a plain old pause. And the reason is because I've been struggling to use a pause. And as Mark Twain said, the right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly used pause. And a pause can actually differentiate between life and death. Because in writing, we have commas, we have full stops, but when we speak, we don't have those. And so if we don't use the pause in the right place, it can be life or death. And I'll tell you with an example. I'm going to use this because it's longer. Hang him, not free him. Pardon my handwriting. Hang him, not free him. 5 words. Pause here. Hang him not, free him. Pause here. Hang him, not free him. So pause between before and after the word not can mean life. So therefore the word of the day is a pause. And as every language evaluator has to do, he has to demonstrate the use of a pause. A pause is used best as. But I did do some research because I struggled with this. So I did do some research, and I have three pauses, so to say, to share with you today. The first one is my easiest to use. It's called a punctuation pause. So we're all used to writing. Just convert the usage of how you write into pauses. So every time you have a full stop in your speech, pause. Every time you have a comma, pause. And every time your paragraph changes, pause. But then, how much do you pause? So I did some more research. And here's my numbers. Count in your head. Every time there's a full stop, count to 2. Every time there's a comma, count to 1. Every time you change paragraph, count to 3. Second use of a pause is for emphasis. So at the end of a rhetorical question, you didn't go to the bathroom, did you? Don't want you to answer it, but pause. Use it at the end of a quote. The right word may be effective, comma, count to 1, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. Stop. And then, of course, if you have a key message in your speech, like keep your learning antenna up, pause at the end of that. And the last bit's my favorite. It's called a power pause, and apparently something that Hitler used to do, and a lot of other Churchill, other leaders. When they enter the stage, when they take stage, they use a pause to gain the power from the entire audience. So they come up there and they wait. They don't say a word, they come up there and they wait. So that's the power pause. You come up, wait for a bit before you say anything, look around at everyone, smile, make eye contact, wait for a bit, and then start speaking. And now that you've gained the power, make sure you keep it. The only way to lose the power is to use pause fillers. So use a pause to fill what you would have usually used a pause filler to fill. So three uses of a pause, just to recap. The first one is to use in term where you have punctuations. Full stop, count to 2, comma, count to 1, end of a paragraph, count to 3. Use it for emphasis, rhetorical questions, quotes, or your key messages. And use it to gain power and to keep it. Come up here, wait for a while, don't say anything. And of course, the most precious thing in any speech for me today is the pause.
Yeah.